much. A great discussion. Cheers. All right, so up next, we've got a session to help us understand the future of digital assets. How are they going to change? What will we be doing with our money? Will we have those funny little pieces of paper in our pockets and little pieces of metal in our pockets as well? Possibly not. So up here, and there are many innovations taking place in finance right now. We've already heard about a few of them. And assets, digital assets, where you're going to be parking your money in the future, is a big part of what people are going to need to figure out. So, I want to remind you guys to take a look at the amazing things that we've got. I think we're ready. Amazing things out there. Next up, we have from Bitpanda, please welcome to the stage, Eric DeMuth.
Hello, everyone. So actually, for me, this is a home game. Pioneers and I, we pretty much tricked you a little bit today, because this is not only my talk about how digital assets can or will change the future of finance and money. We will actually show you something, what we have been working on over a year, that will actually make the first step in digitizing a very old commodity. So, first of all, you're at a conference. That means you're used to getting questions. Who of you owns Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency? Yes? See, I would say more than half. Who of you owns stocks or ETFs? Hands up. And who of you own gold or silver as an investment? Hands up? Yeah, much less. This is what I thought. We're going to change that. So, let's go back. 10 years ago, the financial industry turned themselves upside down. That means it was a self-made problem. They created products, they traded things, they sold things they didn't understand anymore, and they lost control of. And that means everybody else had to bail them out. And instead of using this opportunity to bring their industry into the digital age, they not only lost faith and trust for the young generation, which is their future clients, but also they didn't really take care. It's the same people and the same institution that control this industry. And usually you take such an event and say, okay, what did we do wrong? Okay, let's put more transparency in there, make it more approachable for everyone, and get new technology on board. Nothing happened. In fact, Bitcoin was created because of the financial industry. A genius, or several people, we will never know, created a system where they just, or he just, or she just took several technologies that existed, encryption, and created something that's called blockchain. And this technology, 10 years later, we all know, as at least everyone in this room, I assume. And what is the key here? This technology made it much more interesting for a young generation, for the millennials, to look into money and investing again. Sending value or transferring value from one point in the world to another point, it doesn't matter where you are, like an email, at pretty much no cost, and any second, this is possible with cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin. And the highest amount of trust is when you do not have to trust anyone anymore. You can verify. And this is a completely new concept. Everything is much more transparent. So, in fact, what do we want? Millennials are the most impatient, and the Generation Z, of course, we are the most impatient generations that have ever existed. We're spoiled with apps and information. Everything is just a fingertip away. You have Wikipedia for all kind of facts, for your studies, for your school, whatever it is. You have Google, everything is just there. You don't need to learn things by heart anymore. And we're used to Netflix, Facebook, Instagram, even social life is just a fingertip away. Everything is there. We love Apple products, and Apple products come without a manual. That means the standard, the absolute gold standard here is to create products and services that are absolutely intuitive, and you do not have to explain this anymore. And I can tell you one thing, the financial industry is so far away from this. Because actually we want personalized investments, which we cannot have. We still have a system, a legacy system, where there are bank advisors, and I cannot repeat this often enough. A bank advisor is a misconception. They are not your friends, and they are not advisors. These are salesmen. Advisor is someone you pay an hourly and you get an independent advice. These guys have a lot of pressure. They have a pool of products they have to sell you. This is the opposite of an advisor. And this is still the case. So if you go, and if you're in the mid-20s or you're 30, and you want to put money somewhere, you start to do savings. There are no savings. There is no interest right now for several years. So what do? Go into stocks? I mean, the problem here is every time you do a trade, you have to have you pay a fixed fee. So that means as long as you're not very wealthy and you can buy, let's say, Apple stocks for 10,000 every time you trade, then the fixed fees will just consume and corrupt your whole portfolio. And in the digital age, in 2019, this is just insane that we still have this legacy system. So our task and our mission was to bring cryptocurrency in a very convenient and easy way to the mass, because this is the only way you get mass adoption. And this is now, right now is the time to bring the same system and the same convenience to the old financial system and give everyone, it doesn't matter how much money you have, access to financial services. And the key here is digitization. Cryptocurrency, ETFs, intellectual property, real estate, even real estate, stocks can and will be digitized. And we have here precious metal, and this is why I'm here today, because this is what we did. We started our vision with the first old commodity and digitalized gold and silver. So from Monday onwards, Bitpanda Metals is starting, and I brought you a little teaser. So, make your portfolio shine. And the key here is very, very simple. Real physical gold stored in a high security vault in Switzerland, or also silver. It is 100% insured. You do not have to take care of anything. It's in a duty-free vault. That means even silver is, you don't have to pay value-added tax for this. And now the kicker is this. What I explained to you was stocks and fixed fees. This is the system right now. If you buy 1 kilogram of gold in Austria right now, and this is the biggest vendor you have in Austria, Münze Österreich, you pay 2% premium. But who here in this room just casually has 37,000 euro to casually put to buy some gold? If you want to have a savings plan, every month I want to put in 100 euro into gold. This wasn't possible ever, because 100 euro, that means 3 grams. And you see the fees there. So what we did with this product, the first time ever, you can now, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you can buy gold and silver and actually have it as a real investment without getting ripped off. So, yes, make your portfolio shine. This is the slogan today, and you can quote me. In 1 year from now, we will already be at least the biggest gold vendor in Austria. Thank you very much.
Eric, nice job. Cheers.